Hey, beautiful Geminis. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing really well, Gemini. Gemini energy. What is the general energy for Gemini? Gemini. It's time for a nap. Jesus. Something you thought was going to go the distance. You might be sitting here going, why? I thought we were on track here. I thought this was going to go the distance. This is like timing. What's going on? Chaos and conflict over a message. Someone thinks that something isn't fair. You could be sitting giving your head a shake. You could be like, what the hell? What do you mean? It could be about this person's like, I gotta follow the voice of my soul. You could be like thinking, I thought you were happy. I thought you was happy. What the hell's going on here? This is the sun and the moon. Somebody is like, this is a learning experience. What the hell is going on here? Like you're not understanding something, Gemini. You're going, what the hell is going on here? Like, I thought everything was moving ahead here. I thought everything was going along fine. I thought that you was happy with me or something like this. Then out of the blue, something is changing. There's confusion. This person is like, somebody here has to stand their ground. Someone's fear is getting the best of them here in a situation. Let's pull a few of these. Gemini, what's going on? A shocking event. Look. It's like it could be shocking you. Maybe somebody is just too opposite. This person is like, someone is like, there is children involved or using a child as a pawn. Someone is like staying for the kids. Oh, Jesus, this is somebody who just like, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm staying for the kids. They could be attracted to someone else here. I don't know. Like they chose you, Gemini. They may have even married you, Gemini. But this is self-delusion. Someone is not seeing the clarity. You're lying to yourself about something. That's what it's saying, and I'm sorry to say that. But I'd rather be honest here. Somebody is like... someone is deluding themselves. It's like they may have chosen you, Gemini. They may have even chosen to marry you, Gemini. But this is someone deluding themselves. This is like someone marrying for the sake of the kids or staying together because of the sake of the kids. It's not going to work out like that. It's going to shock you. This person's stringing you along, Gemini. They're terminating a marriage. It's very toxic. Not good for you. Low vibrational. It's a toxic relationship. Someone feels trapped in it. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. So it's toxic, but they stay in it because they have a children or a child? Well, you can ask any child who has been through their parents divorcing. You know, it is bitter. But it's even more bitter when their parents are in a toxic relationship because it is in the end the children suffer. Everybody thinks, let's stay together for the sake of the kids. Fool. It's toxic. It's toxic as hell. It's 10 of Wands. It's a burden. It's like someone cannot move on from someone from their past. No matter how much love is here, someone's wasting their time and energy. It's time to move on. Someone's in denial because something is not meant to last here. Someone resents. Child is a beautiful thing. Someone is resentful. I mean, they love this child, but at the same time, it's a bitter pill to swallow because they're very resentful. It's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of challenges here. A lot of immaturity. Immature communication. Maybe a third party, and somebody is just like, they're turning cold. Been doing a lot of soul searching. It's like this person is depressed. That's the truth. Something is going to come to, I don't know, somebody just keeps hanging on. I don't know, what the hell? This is a nightmare. This is like, somebody is so stressed out, so worried, sleepless nights, nightmares. Jesus. Someone is like in a commitment, but it's like breadcrumbing, double dipping, juggling. Just stuck. Someone is sitting here weighing something out. Well, they're unfulfilled. Someone is feeling unfulfilled. I mean, it's not exactly all bad, but most people walk away when there's like a 8 of cups on the table. Someone's at the 7 of cups. Very unfulfilling. Not feeling fulfilled. this is like putting an emotional, and there's emotional investment there, but it is non-satisfying. It's settling. In an unpleasant situation, feeling stuck, feeling like they cannot escape from it, and keeping it all secret. It's Five of Swords. Somebody wants to be with an empress. That's just simple. They want to heal things with an empress, a high priestess, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Emperor. See, it's funny, like, the Emperor is not living up to their full potential as what they should. They're at the Seven of Cups. I mean, it's okay, but they're emotionally unfulfilled. They just are. They're unfulfilled because they require their empress to feel like the emperor. Same as it's just like, how do you go from having an empress to having a page and think that that is going to fulfill you? How is that emotionally going to fulfill you? How is that going to mentally fulfill you? How is that going to stimulate growth when you feel trapped, when you feel stuck in a situation, when you feel like the only reason you're staying is because of the children or the child? They cannot grow with a page. They cannot grow with a page. You cannot. It's not stimulating. It's not stimulating their intellect. It's not stimulating their soul. It's not stimulating their spiritual side of things. It's like, it's not challenging. It's not challenging them to grow. It's not challenging them to become a better person. It's stagnancy. It's stagnant. You can have sex. You can play house. But it's not stimulating the mind, the soul. It's not. This person needs someone who will stimulate their spiritual growth, stimulate their soul to want to become a better human being. It's stagnancy where they're at. Five of Pentacles. They're not living their best selves. And someone is lying to themselves. Someone's in love with someone from their past, and they're lying to themselves. They see the Ten of Pentacles. They regret not committing to temperance. See, this is where they can learn. This is what I was talking about. This person might be having sex. They're having Seven of Cups, which is like, okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's livable, but unfulfilling. This person will never be satisfied with anyone other than an empress. Once you've had an empress, I mean, my God, nothing else compares. Because that's what the empress and the emperor are supposed to do. Stimulate each other to grow. Stimulate the intellect, the mind, the body, the soul, spiritual contracts are like that. That's why they're there. It's because we're here to evolve and to become better human beings. This person cannot become who they're supposed to be with a page. They're with a page. Could be someone, very immature, someone very young, but it's not stimulating them to grow as a human being. It's not stimulating. Where an empress will stimulate the mind, stimulate the soul, stimulate things, creativity in an emperor that no one else can. It's like, I don't know. They're not happy. And this lover is manipulating them, keeping them there out of manipulation. This person is betraying themselves. They truly are. Because they're not living up to their full potential. They're a warrior. You know what I'm saying? They're like a warrior, but they're with a page. It's like... So I mean, they're hurting themselves. But they're staying because they don't want to hurt people. They don't want to hurt the family unit. But that's a sense of martyrdom, because you're in the Three of Swords. You're in the Nine of Wands. They're in the Nine or the Five of Cups. They're in the Ten of Swords. And they're in the Five of Swords as well. So they're in the Five of Cups. They're in the Five of Swords. They're in the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Trying to be a warrior. Stay for the sake of the children. Stay for the sake of... But they're unhappy. And they're becoming resentful being where they are. Like, they're not happy to be there. They're just there out of obligation, duty, feeling like they gotta be where they're at but they're hurting themselves because they're not evolving as individuals. They're not challenged to evolve into the emperor they're meant and intended to be. So instead of like stepping up into emperor status, they're not content, but they are in like a knight energy. So instead of them being the emperor that they were born to be, they're like in knight energy. The Empress is who stimulates the emperors, challenges their mind, challenges their soul to grow, not to... They step down in title and status, and instead of being the emperor, they've stepped down, they've forfeited, it's not helping them grow, it's actually setting them back. It's stymieing their growth, their soul growth. So what that means in the spiritual community, for those of you that don't know, it means that this person's going to have to come back and do it all over again. That's what it means. Because instead of evolving to emperor, they're stuck in page or knight energy because they're with a page. So that means they got to come back here and do it all over again. That's huge. Huge. I don't want to come back and do it all over again. I can tell you that. This was painful enough. Like, who wants to sign up for that again when they don't need to? It's very toxic. It's just... They're going to evolve in... Maybe not in this lifetime if they stay with the page energy. It's just like people don't realize, like, you're here on this earth school. You know, we have to graduate. We have to pass our tests, our classes, and evolve to the next grade. And this person, instead of evolving, is backpedaling. Just between you and I, Gemini, I don't want to come back to this earth school. Like, there's some damn hard lessons in this lifetime, and I sure don't want to repeat it in the next one. Just speaking for myself. Like, literally do not want to return to this earth to learn these lessons all over again. They were brutal lessons. If I was this emperor, I would bite the bullet, pay your dues, and get on with life. That's what I would do. I mean, no one wants to do it, but at the same token, if someone is staying for the sake of the children, you can still see your children. You know what I mean? This person has outdated thinking. And they're thinking, oh, I gotta do what is right. But it's not right. It's not right because they're not meant to be together in the first place. They can learn no lessons there. What you gonna learn? You can learn what you don't want. That's about it. This person is born to take charge, born to take authority, but they're not doing it. They're not doing what they were born to do, and that is to take charge and take authority and evolve, and they're not doing it. All that glitters is not gold. Your soul will always feel void when you are not in the right relationship, and that's what they're experiencing. Take care.